Hello there. In this video, I'm going to try to explain bubble sort algorithm. It's a way of sorting numbers, and if you wanted to summarize it in a phrase, it's the smallest float to the top. Right, let's look at how it works. Right, here's our original set of numbers. We've got in the order 5, 1, 2, 6, 9, 4, 3, and this algorithm is going to sort them out and put the smallest at the top and the largest at the bottom and the other numbers in their appropriate order. How does it do that? Well, it compares numbers. So let's look at the first comparison. So this is our first pass. It's going to compare 5 and 1 and swap them so that the smaller goes before the larger. So the first thing it does, it writes that as 1 and 5. So we've had a swap here. The 5 has changed position. Then it compares the 5 and the 2. And 5 is larger than 2, so it swaps their position. So 2 goes before 5. So we've got another swap. Then it compares 5 and 6. There's no swap here, so 5 goes before 6. Then it compares 6 and 9. 6 comes before 9, so there's no swap here. Then it compares 9 and 4. 9 is larger than 4, so they swap positions. 4 goes here and 9 goes here, so we've got our third swap. And then it compares 9 and 3. 9 is larger than 3, so they swap positions. And 9 goes to the end here. Now when we're assessing the algorithms, we're interested in how many little operations, how many things it does. If we look here, how many comparisons have we had? We have had, whoops, Daisy. So in our first pass we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 comparisons, and we have had 4 swaps. Okay, let's look, and that's after the first pass. Now, let's look at the second pass. So it's now going to, one other thing it does, my mistake. Because by the nature of this algorithm, the largest goes to the bottom in each pass. Okay, it's now only going to compare the first 6 numbers. So here we go. So it's our second pass, and it compares 1 and 2, no swaps, they're in the right order. Then it compares 2 and 5, they're in the right order. Again, no swaps. Then it compares 5 and 6, they're in the right order. Again, no swaps. Now it compares 6 and 4. 6 is larger than 4, so they swap positions. And 4 goes here, and 6 goes here. And we've got a swap. Then it compares 6 and 3. 6 is larger than 3, so they swap positions. And then it notes that this algorithm, it's got the largest number at the bottom. Now, oops-a-daisy, I forgot to record one swap there. So how many comparisons did it make? It made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 comparisons. Notice the comparisons are 1 less in this instance. How many swaps did it make in this instance? It made 2. So let's look at our third pass. So it compares 1 and 2, they're in the right order. It compares 2 and 5, they're in the right order. It compares 5 and 4, they're not. 5 comes before 4 at the moment, so what it does is it swaps positions. So 4 goes here and 5 goes here, and we've got a swap. Then it compares 5 and 3. 5 is larger than 3, so they swap. So 3 goes here, and 5 goes here. And now we've got the largest number, oops, has now sunk to the bottom. Let's have a look. How many comparisons were there? There was one fewer, there was only 4 comparisons, and I forgot to note it again, in this instance again, there were 2 swaps. Right, let's go through and look at our fourth pass. Compares the first 2, they're in the right order. Compares the second and the third, they're in the right order. It now is going to compare, so the 4 goes here. It's now going to compare the third one, which is the number 4, with 3. 4 is larger than 3, so they swap. So 3 goes here, and 4 goes here. And that's it. And then it draws a line here. So what did we have? We only had 3 comparisons, and we had, again, I forgot to record it. Oops, Daisy. Let's undo that. We had 1 swap in this instance. Now, the 5th pass, it compares the first 2, they're in the right order. Then compares the second one with 3, they're in the right order, and draws a line here. And as there have been 2 comparisons and 0 swaps, when it's reached 0 swaps, it stops. Well, there you go. That's how the bubble sort will sort numbers in order. And let's look at the total number of comparisons. We had 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, so what's that, 11, 15. We had 20 comparisons, and we had a total of 8, 9 swaps. Okay, thank you for listening.